Hey viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Return to Castle Wolfenstein, everyone. My goodness, so, last episode we finished, finally, the American Civil War mod after what felt like a century of playing that. Going through buggy levels, fighting buggy enemies with buggy weapons, and you know what? It was fun. It was good fun. But I think, you know, by now, probably many of you out there watching will be kind of glad to see me actually get back to RTCW as it's meant to be, with the World War II setting and all that. Now, you may notice I'm not actually in a custom map here. I'm actually on one of the default levels from the vanilla game, the tram level. I just selected it at random. So we're not looking at a custom map in this particular episode. Instead, we are looking at a mod. This is Ronboy's revised RTCW mod. Now, this has been around for a while, as far as I'm aware. It basically just kind of changes a few textures, adds a few sounds. So, you know, for this video, we're just going to play through this level, and we're just going to sort of investigate some of these things which the mod actually adds. You know, it's not as impressive as, say, the real RTCW mod, which adds a ton of stuff. Now, obviously, because I'm not, because there are only a limited number of things that this mod adds, I'm not doing a whole playthrough of the vanilla campaign with that mod installed. I'm just going to basically do kind of like a mod spotlight video, that kind of thing. That's what this is meant to be. Hence why I've got this Tesla gun here, which you're seeing right now. Because technically in the vanilla game, Tesla gun, you know, you don't get that until the friggin' X-Labs mission. But basically, you know, I just picked this level at random, just made sure to give myself all weapons so that we can basically investigate everything. So it adds a few new textures, a few new sounds, things like that, as I've said. I know what some of them are. Others I may have to sort of investigate around a little bit. One of the first things it actually changes is the footstep sound effect. So if you listen, that is definitely a new sound effect. So that's the first thing that's been kind of added with this mod. Now let's go through the actual weapons here and see if there's any changes. So we've got our Tesla gun here. Doesn't look like there's any changes to that. It sounds like the weapon switch sound effect. That sounds different. Yeah, that definitely sounds different. Got our flamethrower, venom gun, Panzerfaust. You'll see, obviously, because I've had to sort of, you know, use the cheat codes to get the weapons here. You know, I've got unlimited ammo for them, but you know, I'm not. I know some of you out there watching this will probably be thinking, "Red, what the fuck are you doing? Stop cheating!" But you know, the reason I cheated is just for the purpose of this video, okay? Because it's a mod spotlight. I want to see, you know, everything that's been new, and to do that, I want every weapon. So if I was just playing through vanilla style, it would take me ages. Okay, we've got our usual stick grenades, our pineapples, our dynamite. Is it me, or does it feel like some textures are a bit crisper than they normally would be? I feel like that dynamite texture might be a bit crisper as a result of the mod. Quite possibly. And maybe some of the weapon textures as well. And we've got our rifles there. If there are texture changes, some of them look quite, how should I say, very subtle. Which, you know, can be a good thing. Because sometimes you don't want kind of overt changes, you just want little subtle things. Okay, that knife is definitely fucking different. That's way bloody different. Oh, and the hand icon, I just noticed there. If you look at that, that hand icon that comes up when, you know, the stuff you can interact with, that's definitely different as well. Yeah, it just feels like some of the textures are all just a bit kind of crisper, nicer to look at. That's good stuff. And the destruct icon was also kind of different. I don't know if you'll see it. Yeah, with that radio. That's definitely changed up a little bit. Okay, that's stamina. Nice. So we'll just sort of play through this level as we normally would. We'll see if, well, you know, we'll test out all the different weapons and see if maybe they've got kind of different sound effects. The knife, for a start, definitely has. And it looks like Blazkowicz's arm might have been retextured a little bit as well. That's kind of cool. I like it. Okay, let's get our Luger out. In fact, actually, let's do some sound testing here whilst we're in this corridor. Oh, that's a new sound effect. I like it. Okay, let's just take that off there, and we'll start fighting some of the enemies and seeing what the actual kind of normal gun sound effects are actually like. Okay. In fact, I should test, actually. Just wait for the doors to close. I'll test what the doors sound like when you open them normally. Because they might well have a different sound effect. Oh shit, I just did it again, quietly. You can hear the enemies moving. Oh, that's definitely a different sound. Nice. Oh, careful. Okay, let's try a different weapon. Colts. That's definitely different as well. Oh. Okay. You can hear the bullets sort of dropping on the floor as well. Let's try the MP40. Now the doors are the same. Oh, well that's thingy. That's the MP40 sound effect from freaking Wolfenstein 2009. Thompson definitely sounds different as well, and so does the stem. Like it. Mauser. You notice the crosshair is actually different as well. Who's that? I'll turn that off. Oh yeah, that's different too. Nice sound effects. Let's investigate some more of these weapons at some point. Now, obviously this is the tram level. Oh, that's the sniper rifle sound effect from Wolfenstein Enemy Territory, isn't it? The one that the Commando class uses, I think. Alright, let's switch out to this one. Go down and take out some more enemies in due course. Ooh, hello. Oh yeah. That's different as well. I like it. Got that. Let's try some grenade sound effects as well. Oh, did you hear that? That friggin' throwing cell, god. Oh, he's not doing it now. Okay, there it is. That sound effect he makes when he throws it. It's kind of like, you know, that, ha! There we go. So the explosion sounds are a little different sometimes. Like that. That again sounds like an enemy territory sound effect. What about the dynamite? We'll test that in a second. Panzerfaust. What do we got? Oh, God. Oh, that's different, yeah. I think I just took someone out. Don't know, let's try the dynamite. Oh, listen to the sound effect on this bad boy. Just out the venom gun in a sec. Sip of tea whilst I'm at it. Yeah, that's definitely different. Quite loud and lingering, I like it. Venom gun? Who's here? Anyone? Again, that's definitely a new sound effect. I like it. Nice. Quite loud. Lovely to listen to. Apparently... okay, I was just looking at the health packs there. I could have sworn in the readme for this it said that the health packs apparently have had their texture changed, but I don't know, I was looking at that and didn't really see much. Okay, let's try the flamethrower. That sounds the same. No. Tesla gun? Okay, that sounds the same as well. Oh, having said that, if you just listen carefully, it sounds like there's an electrical flickering static noise as it's firing. I don't know if you can hear that. I certainly can. Okay, let's wait for these two to come out of the old cable car. Okay, so yeah, there's lots of little sound effect differences here that I kind of like. Okay, he's down. There we go, get rid of that guy. Nice. Let's go for the old MP40 again. Let's actually switch out to this thing. He's out, there we are. There we are. That guy's gone down there into that thing, okay. Just as we, you know, always expect. Nice. Definitely does feel like, yeah, graphics are crisper. Who's in? Got you. There we are. Let's just have a look at that. Does that health pack look like it's changed texture? It kind of looks the same to me. Unless I'm just misremembering, I don't know. Okay, switch out. Thompson for a bit. Okay, it sounds like also the reload sounds are a bit different. Let's try some of these out a second. That sounds broadly the same. Still broadly the same, okay. That's the same as well. Yeah, that's the different one, yeah. Yeah, that's changed. That definitely sounds different to how I remember it. Yeah, that's changed as well. That sounds like it's been an improved version of the original reload sound for the snooper rifle. That sounds like an improved version of the old original FG42 reload as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Panzerfaust doesn't have a reload sound, does it? No, it doesn't. Never mind that. Okay, let's reload this bad boy. No, that's the default sound. Okay. Well, never mind. So yeah, lots of little sound effect changes. I should also be looking at the blood, because apparently the blood's been altered as well. Look at that in due course. Where's the guy who's in here? Where is he? There he is. Yeah, that looks like it's been changed. Oh yeah, that feels more detailed. That does, that blood. Okay. Right, let's keep on the move. Let's get ourselves out of here. Oh, careful. Yeah. And down we go. Alright, might as well complete the level then, mightn't we? Now, where's the guy? There he is. Crotch shot. Oh, there's another guy. Got him as well. Nice. Right, we're going into Wolfberg here. Let us switch out to the old MP40. So we love that bad boy. Sip of tea whilst I'm at it. And... got ya. Nice. The explosion from those barrels also sounded a little bit different. At least to me it did. Nothing in here really for me. Okay, moving on. Who's that? I like the fact that enemy territory sound effects have been used here. Oh, there you are. Did you? Oh no, you didn't die. You're dead now, though. Did the guy around there die? Yeah, he did. Okay. Thank God for that. Take that out. Get that armoured helmet. Right, down here we go. Okay. Head on. Oh, careful. Yeah, that's definitely a different sound effect to when you kick out the gratings. Oh. Right, he's out. There we are. You can hear all those Nazis around there clomping around. Come on then. Right, him out. Oh, look at that. Expert shooting.
Tramguard station report. Tramguard station. What is happening?
Yes, Lieutenant Ruger here. Situation under control.
Ah, anti-American?
Dead.
Excellent. Village guard station out.
Okay, so, you know, we are now pretty much coming up on the end of the level, aren't we?
Don't shoot, I'm Kessler.
Yeah, that's where Kessler is. Okay, so yeah, it's the end of this level here. So I think we've covered all the kind of improved sound effects that this particular add-on actually offers. So it's a pretty basic add-on, and yeah, you know, this is going to be a fairly short RTCW video, to be honest, compared to what I normally put out. So yeah, in that case, what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to spend a few minutes before I wrap up just talking about a few things related to my RTCW series. Now, here's the thing, right? Obviously, with the American Civil War mod down and out, I'll be coming back to a lot of the other add-ons which kind of expand on RTCW's Second World War theme, you know, custom maps, things like that. But here's the thing, right? Obviously, at present, there aren't a lot of RTCW custom add-ons coming out at the moment, and my directory of maps, of mods, things like that, is getting a bit short, at least for the single-player stuff. There are, you know, tons of multiplayer maps that I could do, you know, spotlights on, which could always act as a good padder, good filler. But obviously, you know, my RTCW series is getting to that stage where the amount of stuff that I can do is starting to dwindle. Now, obviously, I can always do maybe another ultra difficulty playthrough of the default storyline using real RTCW again, if I wanted to do that, which, you know, I may well do at some point. Because the thing is, Jim van der Kolk, one of my viewers, and a fan of this RTCW series, can't find my words for a second then, you know, he's coming down to my local town in the summer to visit the Swindon Steam Museum, so we're thinking about, you know, maybe getting together and doing some RTCW recording, so, you know, we may do some interesting stuff there, but obviously I'm trying to, you know, kind of ensure that this series has a lot more life in it, because it's been quite a good one for my channel and all that. So if you guys out there, you know, if you know of any kind of mods or you know, maps or anything that I haven't played or haven't tried before, you know, always please, you know, let me know through comments, through private messages, whatever, or on the Facebook or Twitter pages if there's anything I can play, because it'll be really good, you know, to keep going. Obviously I'll keep going for the time being, don't worry, there's still stuff for me to look at, but also, you know, if anyone knows of any fixes for certain maps which I've tried in the past but haven't been able to work, so for example the Saboteur map, version 1.1, I cannot, for the life of me, still can't get that to work. It basically, I follow the instruction in the installation instructions, which it says in the README file that comes with it, so I rejig the shortcut to make sure the directory paths are all correct, but it just still doesn't work. Whenever I try and load it, the grey console box comes up, but then it just doesn't go any further because it says like OpenGL failure or something. So I'm still having that problem. Also, before I actually started recording this video, I actually made an initial attempt at recording Vladimir Vovstein's West War. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it to work. Well, basically, I installed it correctly. I used the shortcut that comes with it. It loaded up, you know, the splash screen, the intro screen at the start, and but that was as far as I got, because basically I clicked the link, the button in the bottom right, which then starts the level. I hear the sounds of the level suddenly starting to play, but the actual screen, the splash screen, doesn't disappear, so I can't actually do anything. It's really bizarre. So there is an alternate way I could try and get West War to work, because I do have the Vovstein map pack, which has things like SP Gorge and things like that in, so I may use that, because that may actually help me get around all the old problems of not getting West War specifically to work, so I'll try that, because that'll be interesting to do. So yeah, there you go. Just a few things like that. I suppose always, you know, if ever I got to a point where RTCW, I was actually really running out of content for it to do, I could always then switch over to Medal of Honor Allied Assault or something, because I haven't done anything for that in a long while, and I know that plenty of my RTCW viewers would definitely be interested in that, so that's always a backup possibility. But yeah, well there you go everyone. So that's just a few kind of things that I wanted to talk about at the end of this here little mod spotlight. I'll probably also include the blooper footage from my failed attempt to do West War at the end of this video somewhere. Okay, so if you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, links in the video description as always, and if you're also interested in seeing me do anime-related content, go check out my John Red Propagandist channel, link also down below. If you enjoyed, do be sure to leave a like on the video and share it with your friends on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever social media pages you may be signed up to. But in the meantime, I'm signing off now. Goodbye, everybody. Oh shit! Okay, that's an interesting flag. That's the rising sun combined with the stars and stripes. Hang on, so is this country like a fusion of America and Japan? How interesting. Yes, well, yeah, that is interesting. What?
It's on a quiet day. I kind of like this now. I kind of like this now. I'm not that kind of girl. It's on a quiet day. I kind of like this now. I kind of like this now. I'm not that kind of girl. It's on a quiet day. I kind of like this.
enough of that. God. In-game S&M. Why do I still have the fly swatter? Hey viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Return to Castle Wolfenstein. My goodness, we finished the American Civil War mod after what felt like a century of playing our way through the Wild West. We're back, vanilla RTCW, or well, not vanilla, but you know what I mean, with RTCW as it was originally meant to be, Second World War and all that. This is West War, which I believe is by Vladimir Vovstein, so I'm expecting that the difficulty of this is probably going to be quite tough, I would imagine. Don't really know. Shit's going down. I press the button. We're getting a bit of lag for some reason. Has the game crashed? Hello? Did that work? I don't know if that worked, ladies and gents. Okay, I'm dead. I just heard the death music. And now something's gone wrong. And seriously, it's crashed on the bloody menu screen.